Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so round 2 of just randomstuff.com here. And just take note, there is Colton, I think his name is. That's where you trade the bubble gems in, and every night he shows up right around this tree line here. So yeah, since I'm on the map, let's go ahead and do a quick map overview. So I took the liberty of warping back over to Lookout Landing, got my horse, and I rode down here to this spot. But more specifically, I'm going after this Sky Island here. So I got some sky chunks down here on the ground. As soon as I get that, I'll take a quick flight over, and there's a bad boy nest I'm interested in here. I didn't mark it, but it's on the way to my other mark, so I figured, you know, I'll see it. But yeah, there's a couple of Korok Seeds here, bad boy nest with some silver enemies, and there's a Stallnox here, which I'm probably not going to make it there before my nighttime ends, which is super sad. But, you know, maybe I'll circle it back around for him. And then Korok Seed. I believe that's a shrine with some more goodies in the area. Lots of treasure chests here. Now, keep in mind this is earlier game, you know, territory. So nothing too earth-shattering as far as the loot. It's really more the shrines I'm after, the Korok Seeds. So there's a side quest here. And another Korok Seed there. Now, I don't have the map just yet. So ultimately, we're going to end up right here, which is where the tower is for our map. Alright, so let's see here. Looking for the sky chunks. First things first. Okay, you can already see that other sky island coming into view there. I think that's it. Okay, so now there's that bad boy nest. It's a big one, guys. Now, if you've got silver enemies in your game, this one's probably no joke. So I'll probably do this a little ninja, a little ice arrow, a little perfect dodge, probably a little combination of everything there. But there is... well, it's not nighttime anymore either. There's probably a nighttime advantage to this one. But it wouldn't be me if I didn't just go barreling on in, so here I go. Oh, and this is the first time I've really hit a nest like this. One of these, I call them Old Western forts. I don't know what else to make of it, but yeah, most of them are going to have some kind of a guy caged. Actually, I think he's right below me here. And also, you're going to see these cages throughout, so anytime you see them, especially in these nests, take a minute to pick them up. There might be some loot hiding under them. Or an NPC that you have to rescue or something along those lines. Alright, so I'm going to do this strategically here. Go ahead and get the reds out of my way. Any archers that I see. I thought there was one more archer. At least. Nuts. Okay, well, I know he's there. So what I'm going to do is actually freeze these first two guys. Actually, no, I'm going to muddle bud. I haven't done a muddle bud in a while. Okay. Put him on ice. Oh, I could have sneak struck him. Oh well. There you go. With every attack power up comes the long throw. Alright, now he's got armor on, so this isn't actually doing any good right now. Okay, well, that's alright. Ouch. So, yeah, about that. So my buttons wouldn't work? That's okay, death is a learning experience. I love death. Okay, now he perfect dodges all the same ways as the others do. You know, assuming I can actually hit the things. We'll see. And he really hurts, by the way. He will absolutely one-hit me if he connects with that thing. There we go. But as you can see, you don't get him in one volley. He's a bit beefier than his little people counterparts. Did I not kill him? Oh, I didn't kill any of them. That's right, I died. I'm a genius. Well, so much for the strategic approach. This is more my dive right in approach. Yeah, you didn't need to do that, pal. They already knew. Alright, now it'll be long throw. Wow. Okay. So now I'm kind of wondering, you know, what I'm going to get to offset all that. And I really need to break that thing. So there's our Blood Moon guy. He is right out of Breath of the Wild. Now that he's safe and sound, he'll be back over there at his famous spot. Now, I don't think the loot here is all that good. I was more here for the silver enemies. And the Korok Seeds. Okay, so a few arrows and amber. Like I said, it really wasn't about the loot. And I really need to break that thing. There's got to be crates here I can bust open. And you know, I don't really use my topaz shield. That's more in case something else breaks and I just need to get someone disarmed, but I don't normally have to use that because I'm always on top of keeping these two in good repair. So I'll probably make rocket shields out of these. Oh. Fun trick. So yeah, on these metal cages, I like to save one in my builds here. I'll show you why in time. Rock salt, baby. So of all the treasure chests here, I guess the only one that was decent was that gnarled stick. Alrighty, from here I'm gonna actually go... Well, I really wanted to break this weapon. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I'll at least take a look and see what I got. And... Okay, so yeah, quite a lot of good weapons here. If you got silvers in your game, you know, these are worth hitting anyway, just for the weapons. But, yeah, this one in particular just happened to have the 2 Korok Seeds right by it. That iron spiky ball thing there that I just saw, those are actually pretty good for rock hammers. Alright, so that took a little longer than expected. There's my badge of honor there. Now there is another way into this nest. You know, I did it from the top down, but if you don't want to walk right in through the front door, there is another way to access it. In fact, a lot of them have some other little, you know, nook or something you can get in there with. But this one in particular, it's got like a little cave opening. Just keep in mind, if you're going to use that as an ascend point, you're kind of popping up in the middle of action already, so buyer beware. Alright guys, from here I'm going to head on over to our sky chunks. Get that treasure. Actually, I'll do that last. For right now I'm going to get those Korok Seeds. Now there are some wild horses here. And believe it or not, I found a couple of 3 spurs, so I got real excited as this, you know, might be another option for finding the 5-star speedsters, but unfortunately they are not. The fastest horse I have found here was a 4-star speedster. But all the rest of the stacks were garbage, so yeah, probably not a great horse hunting spot. Okay, there's our good friend the Korok Seed. Now that Sky Island is right over here. And there's my Stalnox, but not nighttime. The bad thing is there's no warp point right by him here, so he's a bit out of the way. I wish you could just fuse the thing to a weapon without having to kill him. But I guess that would take the fun out of it. Alright guys, here are my sky chunks. Go ahead and write it up like an elevator for your loot. Alright, large Zonite. That's a good score there. Alright guys, now this area is actually really lucrative, but you know, I don't want videos to bleed into each other, so I'm going to just kind of stick to what I said I was going to do here. But yeah, like that skull on top of that bridge over there, just this whole river. I don't know if you guys remember, but Breath of the Wild, I started down around here somewhere, I don't know exactly. But yeah, just kind of followed this river up. There were some bad boy nests, there was lots of Korok Seeds, treasure chests, you named it, tons and tons of Korok Seeds. All in all, it was just a really good route to run for a video for some farming. So Tears of the Kingdom, it's pretty comparable. So yeah, at some point I'll be breaking off and I'll be running that river again. Now, of course, everything's in different spots, but you know, overall, I felt like it was a good spot, especially for Korok Seeds. Alright, so I actually meant to get him before riding up to my island, so I only had to ride the Sky Chunks once, but that's okay. I don't think this is one I can ride. Nope. So just in case you missed my last video, every Sky Island, every single one, even the ones that are stupid high up here, like for example this bad boy, every single one will have Sky Chunks falling down. And every single one you can ride those Sky Chunks back up. The problem is, your rewind or whatever, recall, you know, it's limited, so it'll only go so high. So really, you can only use this to reach the Sky Island that they came from, if it's low enough in altitude to be able to do that. Okay, I'm already back up here. Awesome. Now, I did find a way to actually leapfrog him. So, you know, speaking of that one particular Sky Island there, I don't know, I caught a Sky Island or a Sky Chunk that fell down around here somewhere, and I rode it up as high as it would go, and then I flew off of it this direction, and then I saw another Sky Chunk falling, and I caught it in the air, and then I rode that one up, and my recall got me even higher, and I did that 3 times, and then, you know, I wouldn't say I got super close to it yet, but if I had kept finding Sky Chunks, you know, it would have been time consuming, but sooner or later I would have made it there. Alright guys, enough jibber jabber about that. I'm going to head back over to where my horse is here. And to do that, I'm just going to simply fly back to it. Okay, we got a couple bad boys over there. Looks like one's a silver. Sweet. Alright, so right back to my trusty horse here. Such a good horse. Well, I want it broken, so... While I'm sitting here not shaving any, you know, life off his health, at least I'll get my weapon broken. There we go. Ooh, that one's almost broken too. Wow, back up on a gnarled stick. That actually isn't half bad. That's a two-hander. I'm not fond of those. But they are good in a thunderstorm. Alright, so I'm going to start heading over toward my markers now. And since I'm in a killing mood, I'm going to hit this... Actually, scratch that. I'll hit the Korok Seed first. And then I'll backtrack and hit that nest. That side quest I mentioned is actually another bad boy nest, just like the one we took care of. But I don't know if there's silvers in that one. I can't remember if that quest had any leveling enemies. We're about to find out. Cool arrow shot. Alright, oh yeah, I'll show you on the map where that was. Okay, so now this is just like the pirate ship. You can either talk to the guys first, or you can just go in and start killing stuff. But I like to talk to them first because it's kind of fun to watch them go in there and start fighting with you. Not only that, they're good distractors, so you know, it kind of gives you time to not be so swamped. Alright, so they kind of take you right into battle here. Now this one isn't quite as bad as the other one. I don't remember there being a boss here. In fact, I think they're all just reds, looks like. Okay, there's the silver. Yeah, so we got a silver and a blue. It looks like that's the worst of it. You can do it! How many Hylians does it take to kill a red moblin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? But you know, I'm a patient man. Actually, there's 8 of them there. And Tulin!
Hi.
That was the toughest red moblin ever. Okay, but just like the pirate ship, you get another silver rupee for your troubles, which isn't bad. Go in there and finish cleaning up my loot, which isn't a lot. I don't even see a treasure chest here. Which is a little sad, to be honest. But if there was a treasure chest here, it would probably be about 5 arrows. Alright, oh, almost missed my horn there. Let's get out of here and move along. I don't need that pin anymore. That's where I thought the Hylians were standing. Apparently, I wasn't real close there. But as you can see, they were out there and pretty tough to miss. Now, there are some treasure chests around here. This is where it would be real handy to have my Purapad running. So I don't always remember exactly where they're all at. Okay, here's one. Their ability, huh? Well, I need to clear the chest. Dude. Okay, and there's also a couple of Korok Seeds around here. Don't forget the covered wagon for your piece of amber. Everything sells. I wasn't sure if there was anything else back there or not. Apparently there is not. There should be another chest right here somewhere. There we go. Boy, that one was well hidden. Okay, and don't forget, you need to kind of keep your horse close. And you guys just saw a whole bunch of question marks lighting up. And so did I. I think there's somebody right behind him too, but I can't quite... I'm not going to waste a nice arrow on that. Where's he going? Okay, so Korok Seed right in front of me here. And now on this side of the ruins, we should have another chest or two. In fact, there might be another one attached to a bad boy nest here. One in a tree, if memory serves. Don't forget, you need to keep your horse close. He's probably stuck in the maze of buildings over there. Come on, buddy. We can figure this out. Really? Maybe there was another archer somewhere around here. Ooh, a bokobo. I suppose if you need a picture of it, this is the spot. As well as a rusty halberd. I just noticed some pretties sitting here. Alright, well that was different. A lot of attack power up so far in this vid. Which means those long throws are really going to start lining up here. Okay, so even more amber. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, so I'm not really here for the amber. I'm more here for the enemies, the weapons. As you can see, there's a I need to find my friend right there. And of course, the shrine. I don't think there's anything else really here. Okay, this chest is close enough, I'm just gonna go for it. There we go. Boy, those are tough to see. They really camouflage those well. I don't really need it, so I will leave him be. Alright guys, now I don't have the map yet, so I can't just, you know, start pinning everything. But I will once we get the map, so I'll kind of circle back around here and do a map overview after the fact. For right now, I'm just going to kind of make a beeline straight for that tower, but we'll go ahead and take care of our Korok along the way. Now this contraption might look familiar to you guys, the 4 wheels. We have one of these in auto build. It's a schematic, or actually I favorited that. That was from our first Master Koga fight. And normally, you know, I'm kind of lazy about building, so I just walk the thing over there. But in this case, he's pretty far away, so yeah. Really far away. And there should be another Korok Seed coming up on my left somewhere. Of course, it's nighttime now. I could go back for that stall Nox, but yeah, kind of out of the way at this point. It is raining bat parts. Alright, I'm going to talk to her. I don't think they mark any more on your maps, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think it was just that first one that did that. Yeah, sad. Okay, right where it should be. I'm almost at 45, which means I can almost buy another inventory spot. Boy, they're getting expensive too. These are still after me? I assumed they'd be given up by now. I think there's some other loot around here too where this shrine is. But you know, we don't have the map, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get the map before I do anything else. Oh, and this well over, there's a well over here with a point of interest. Yeah, lots of goodies, guys. Oh, come on, Link. The shiny rocks are already starting to chime in here. I need to find my friend is right there. Alright guys, here it is. It's going to be a fight. Now, if you try to walk in through the front door, there is a giant metal spiky ball just waiting for you. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it another way. I always like to, you know, start at the top and work my way down whenever I can, whenever it's feasible to do it. I like having some time to kind of pluck off, you know, the lower hanging fruit. So yeah, I'm more of a top-down kind of guy. So that being said, and funny thing, we actually made a schematic for this too. Okay, lots and lots of baddies on this one. Okay, I see a blue. I don't see much low-hanging fruit here, which is unfortunate. Got a couple of silvers going there, see what happens. He's locked on to me, it looks like. I didn't get him. I love how there's this massive fist fight going on over here. And these guys are just like, hey, what's up? You know, just hanging out. Yeah, cool. Nothing to see here. Ah, someone got one. Good job, little buddy. Yeah, so I'll just kind of let them, you know, drill. Uh-oh. Well, I was going to let them drill away at each other for a while, but... Alright, yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to do this myself. Oh, you got one good swing in. Look at him go! Tastes great! Les Filling doesn't want to play. That's okay. Alright guys, there's our second boss Bobkin of the game. And of course after Blood Moons you can go back here and kill these, you know, for the monster parts. Alright, I don't know... It's been a while since I've done this one. I don't know if there's any other loot here. Man, me and my headshots are just off. Yeah, actually, I don't think there are any chests here in this little nest. I'll take a quick look around for you guys, though, just to make sure, but I really don't remember anything being here. Okay, that's lighting up, but it's not lighting up toward the tower, so that kind of confirms for me there is no treasure chest here. It's really all about the tower, apparently. So yeah, that spiky ball, you saw that thing, guys. So when you're coming up this ramp, it catches you off guard because you don't necessarily notice it right away. It's not until it really starts steamrolling your way, but by that point, you're already halfway up that ramp, and then it's just too late. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and chop the video here. If you enjoyed it, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And when I come back, I'm going to be hitting some of these sky islands. We just opened up a whole bunch of them. And also, you know, some more stuff to do on the ground here. I'm going to go ahead and pin some of that stuff out. But for right now, I'll just go ahead and conclude video. Folks, thanks for sticking around. Best of luck and happy hunting.